Good morning. Just have to call in and get support for my wrist. It's still not feeling right. But actively trying to look after myself. So I saw my counsellor again last night, and I think I've kind of had a bit of a breakthrough. A lot of the things I was saying were kind of quite positive, and not just in general, but positive for myself. And it was quite nice. It was quite nice to have that feeling again of positivity and care for myself. Yeah, I guess something's changed within me that's allowed that to happen. You know, but I don't know. I mean, the few people that know that I am seeing a counsellor have asked me if seeing a counsellor has actually helped me. And I know I kind of felt hit and miss about it. But in truth, I think it has. Not because of what they've done necessarily, but more so because it's given me a different outlet to kind of talk things through. And you know, you kind of rely on your family and friends to talk to when you're struggling, when you've got problems. And I think obviously these problems have been ongoing for the last year or so, and kind of in the last year or so I've just spent a lot of time talking about where I'm at with my problems and how it's affecting me, and it's kind of all I've really spoken about with my friends and family. But I think by having somebody else to talk to, you know, who's not necessarily taking my side, it's helped because it's kind of shifted the focus to talking to them about it and not my friends and family and friends, which has allowed me then to just talk about normal everyday stuff with my friends and family. You know, be able to enjoy life, be able to, you know, just talk and have fun and enjoy life. And I think that's been the key difference, that by not talking about it as much, it's not getting as much airtime in my head. subsequently, you know, like yesterday, it was a really nice session because I went there feeling quite positive and happy, and I came out feeling even more positive and even more happy in myself. And you know, that's not happened in any of the sessions. You know, there's been a time when I've gone there feeling good and then come out not feeling so good, or vice versa. But I've not had a point where I've sustained my mood, and it was nice. You know, I remember I stepped out the door and it was a nice feeling. I felt invigorated. I felt hopeful. And that's not something I've felt for a while. So yeah, I think I'd definitely recommend to anybody seeing a counsellor. You know, before I was very much against it, very, very much against it. And it's not, you know, I was one of them that kind of went into it thinking that they would kind of give me the tools to be able to deal with things, to be able to give me the answers, to be able to move on from things. And I don't think you can go into it with them thoughts, because that's just not the case. I think they're there to kind of help you kind of go on a journey with yourself and discover yourself. They don't give you the answers, but they give you the prod to be able to help you find the answers within yourself. That's how I feel about it anyway. And you know, like I said, I've felt all the way through, I've kind of felt like I've known exactly what they were saying. But yeah, and you know, I'm fortunate enough, you know, to have been able to have done it privately rather than through the NHS or whatever, because you know there'd have probably been a long waiting list. But even still, even if you sign up to that, you're proactively trying to do something to make a difference in your own life. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know, and I don't think that you should get too down about it if it's not worked. You know, you'll only get out what you put in. And if you want something out of it, you have to be 100% honest with yourself and expose yourself to being hurt, because you know you already are hurting, you know, which is why you've probably gone to the counsellor in the first place. Is, you know, you don't necessarily think to go see a counsellor because you're really happy and life's going great for you. It's because you're already hurt, and yes, you might get hurt a little bit more, but it's an investment in yourself, you know, short-term pain, long-term gain. And I feel that's important, really. I'm just glad I did something and acted upon it and proactively did something about it. So like I said, the last thing that I wanted was to still be in this position in six months, a year's time, and I think if I'd have carried on the way I was going, I would have still been unhappy. I would have still been dwelling on things, and I wouldn't have had the strength in myself to believe in myself, and it's nice to have that. So for now, just take care of yourself.